Today, we are going to talk about why Hong Kong's food miles are so bad. Why can't they just be imported from China? Why are they imported from the other side of the world? There are many reasons why, and we'll be explaining them now. The average meat in Hong Kong doesn't travel very far. It only travels about 900 kilometers to Hong Kong. That's about from Hong Kong to Hangzhou in China, which means most of our meat comes from China. But when you talk about seafood, that's a different story. You would think that seafood in Hong Kong wouldn't travel very far because Hong Kongers eat a lot of shark fin soup and that comes right from Hong Kong or China. But you're wrong. The average seafood travels approximately 5,000 kilometers to Hong Kong. That is all the way to the Middle East, to be more precise, Papua New Guinea. And fruits also travel 4,800 kilometers away. Why does Hong Kong look for the other side of the world to bring fruit in? Can't China do it? Some fresh fruits in Hong Kong come all the way from America. The main providers are Philippines, Thailand, and the United States, and sometimes the mainland. But why all the way from the United States? That's just bringing up Hong Kong's food miles. You could just grow it close by in the mainland. Traveling a long ways doesn't mean that you'll use the most CO2. For example, if you travel by boat, you'll use a lot more CO2 than you travel by plane. And because seafood uses a lot of, gets bad quickly and needs to be fresh, it needs to be traveled by plane. And the average kg of CO2 per food item for seafood is 5.3 kilos, comparing to fruit, which is just 200 kilometers less, is 0.765. Hong Kong needs to change, so I'm gonna first show you the first thing how they can change. It's called bug farming. We farm pigs, we farm chickens, why not bugs? Bugs are actually more healthier than other types of meat, and they also provide a lot of nutrition and protein. They might look and be disgusting to eat, but give them a go, try it. It actually tastes really good. Bug farms are easy to create. Because they are very small, you can put hundreds and thousands of them in a small cage and easily feed them food every day and get them to reproduce with some other genders. It would be very easy to create bug farms, and people really have to start eating bugs. There has to be a campaign that can really show people that bugs are not disgusting. Now let's talk a little about fish farms. Fish farms will really be needed in Hong Kong. They are used in many places, especially in places like Israel. But Hong Kong could use some as they ship seafood from the other side of the world. It's also very simple. You just need a tank, a fish, and a food, and you can constantly, easily reproduce it. Hong Kong should really invest in some fish farms. The government are doing great things in other places. Why not do great things in pollution, food miles, food? Why not invest in fish farms? Why not get more bug farms? Why not try to persuade the community to eat some bugs? That might sound hard, and it is hard, but if the government invests enough money into it, they can make lots of campaigns, lots of propaganda. That would be amazing if they could. So, I think Hong Kong could become a great city in helping the food miles. There are so many things you could do, the Chinese government and the Hong Kong government. Why not make a difference? Why don't they try? I think the Hong Kong government is great and they have done many things before. I think if they try, they could easily get 20 to 30 bug restaurants set up in Hong Kong if they make enough bug farms. And the government could open a few of their own bug restaurants. It's not a very hard task compared to what the government has done before. So we really need to make a campaign to strike up to them and tell them to help Hong Kong and its food miles, as it is one of the worst in the world. Thank you for listening.